So first things first, we took Massalia and we're making it our military province. In Tolosa eventually will be set to recruit horsemen, and Massalia will be set to recruit infantry. And we're building tavern, which gives us a charge bonus, melee, attack, defense, and morale upon recruitment. Plus we'll be able to recruit Lusitanian nobles, which sooner or later we will be able to afford. Now, we dealt with a few rebellions here in this province. The Greeks didn't want to let it go easily. We did manage to deal with them and free up this army that was for quite some time bogged down. After conquering Massalia, we didn't wait for too long and started a war against Sekyuani. And our initial engagement was very successful. We took Nemothos. We razed the city. And even after razing the city, the public order wasn't very good because of cultural differences. There's only 6% of Iberians living here. And now the Sekyuani did manage to assemble one army. And they're force marching here down south. In turn, we are going to engage them and ambush them before they reach the spot. Obviously they crossed the bridge, so they are definitely going after Massalia. Instead of going after two armies in the Messos, we're going to deal with this army hopefully, and then we will attack and besiege Bibracte. All in all, our support for Romans has paid off. They did manage to completely annihilate Carthage invasion, taking back Valerati, Ariminum. I personally, even Neapolis, if I remember correctly, the Carthage was able to take Neapolis, Ariminum, Velathri. The Romans even lost the city of Cosentia to the Syracuse, which is obviously very bad for Romans, because they wouldn't be of any, they wouldn't have any kind of influence in the region, and the Carthage would just be too strong, and they eventually would just start fighting me. I see that Syracuse has invaded Libya, so I assume that the Carthage is at war against Syracuse and Rome. That means now Rome is not in alliance with Syracuse, but Rome is at war against the Illyrians in the north and east, against Carthage and its allies in the south. Syracuse is fighting Carthage too. Greeks are simply beautifully in a perfect relationship and harmony with each other. Spartans are in defensive alliance with Syracuse. The Athens are a puppet nation of Macedon. Macedon is a defensive allies with Tripoli, and it just creates this super alliance here, where in order to fight and take Macedon, Thracia, Hellas, you actually need to fight them all almost at the same time, and they're fighting countries like Egypt, who are somewhere down here and far away, so they don't really have enemies. However, I don't know how big Macedon really is. It can be super huge because Athens really, they're quite big. They're not a small country. So that's that. Syracuse has made a proper invasion with a one full army, and if Carthage won't have anything